Understanding what life truly means is quite challenging. Everyone always has their own story to share. For some, it's hell on earth. For the others, it's the land of the opportunities. She was a child who needed a parental love, and she was a child who still needed attention. But now, she's a mother of a 2-month-old baby. Yes, you heard me right. At just 15 years old, she's already a mother of a 2-month-old baby. The things she's going through are really hard to believe. This is her story. Today we visited this family and they are ready to share with us their tragic story. 15-year-old Angelique is a mother of a 2-month-old baby, and this is her mother. The grandmother is the one who breastfeeds this child because Angelique suffered from trauma after giving birth and therefore didn't take care of her child, which also led her to a serious problem with her breasts. My name is Florence, and I am Angelique's mother and have 5 siblings. So when I found my child pregnant, I asked her about who slept with her, but she didn't answer because she usually has a mental disability. So sometimes she becomes silent and never speaks again. That day I went to fetch water and I met a boy mowing near the place where they had put tanks. That's when he did something bad to me. Angelique came into the world just like any other child, with a normal birth. However, as she grew, she faced a mental illness that made her act in a way that was not like before. She used to go to school like any other children, but because of these difficulties, she had to stop going to school. This mostly because her father was not a good dad, and eventually he left the family and left them in a tough financial situation. After life took a bad turn, her mother began living in various places. It was during this time that her child encountered a person who did something very bad to her. After she gave her birth, she told us about who did it, and she was insisting that she give her child to the person who had impregnated her. However, she wasn't feeling well, and that's when I found that person who harmed my child was a 22-year-old young man who lived in our neighborhood. At this point, this mother and 6 children plus her grandchild began to live hell on earth. This young angel has stayed small ever since she was born. Usually when a baby is born, they get the food from their mother's breast. But in this unique case, the role of caregiver falls up on the shoulder of her grandmother, who regrettably lacks the ability to provide her with the essential sustenance of breast milk. Instead, she engages in a poignant act of love by pretending to feed her precious granddaughter. After she had a baby, it disturbed her a lot. After she felt better from the shock, she didn't want to take care of the child anymore. As a grandmother, I had the important responsibility of looking after both of them. After this girl gave her birth, she didn't want to breastfeed her baby, and she got trauma because it happened when she was almost 14 years old. After we knew this, we sought help for this family, so we went to the hospital, where they explained that there was no other way to provide milk. So they tried to help us for a while, but now we are trying to get help on our own. Although it's challenging, this child is not growing as expected. She was born with 2 kgs, but now she has only 1 kilogram. You feel it's a big problem. But why this happening, and where is the father? Once this is known, The person who committed this crime used the family's vulnerabilities and the fact it has been a long time. He ran away. When the family reported it to the police, they discovered that this man didn't live in the same place. Now, the police are actively looking for him day by day, but they haven't caught him yet to make him face the consequences of the law. I spoke to the mother of this young man who got my daughter pregnant and told her that I found out he was her son. She said I should report him to the police because he disappointed her too. The young man claimed that he might not be the only one who could make my daughter pregnant in that area. So we went to the police and reported our case. However, the young man is missing and the police haven't arrested him yet. They are still searching for him because he ran away. Today, the police are searching tirelessly day and night to catch the criminal. However, this paints a sad picture of a little angel who doesn't have all things a baby needs to grow up healthy. Don't forget also a young mother who had to leave school until she could get help to take care of her child and return to school to plan for a better future for her and her child. I am Annunciata and I live near this family. This mother is a good neighbor, but her life is tough because she doesn't have a husband. She has 6 children of her own and now she is taking care of her granddaughter. She actually feeds her granddaughter even though there is nothing in her breasts. She does it just to soothe the child and make her feel like there is something in her mouth. As you can see, Angelique is not able to be a mother due to her young age and her mental disability. You can see her always wearing school clothes, but she doesn't study anymore. She left when she was about to reach in 3rd primary. The problem with her mother is that she's not able to afford all things that are needed to make her granddaughter healthy. And what's more tragic is that fact she must take care of all these 6 children. I am 41 years old and I breastfeed my granddaughter, but it's doing nothing at all because I can't tell if she's getting anything. I usually make a living by working for the temporarily small jobs, and sometimes when I don't have some work to do, we can't even get something to eat. And to live normally, we don't have a place to sleep. They don't have enough financial capabilities to fend for themselves. They live in a small house with almost no furniture. Her daily struggle to find food for her children and her grandchildren is continuous with no end in sight. Angelique and her mother ask for charity to help them get money so that this baby can get a better life. Most importantly, she needs to grow up like any other babies, and her mother can even go back to school and prepare for their bright future. I would ask for charities to help me get food and get the ability to make my grandchild grow like any other children, and to find clothes and a place to sleep because we are all sleeping on the ground. It makes me sad because of the way she becomes so small day by day while she's 2 months old. All I ask is that they can give me a baby's clothes and my clothes and help me to get food because here at home, we are in bad situation and I want my child to grow like anyone else. Together, we can make a positive impact in their lives and offer them a chance at a brighter tomorrow. If you wish to help them, you can donate via givinglife.com and a link is always in the description. I am Shema Fabrice and this is Afrimax English. Please remember to subscribe.